Hooray for Hollywood. Oh, hello there. I'm Stan the Movie Man, and this is my weekly movie review. First, allow me to apologize for not doing a review last week. That happened for two reasons. One, life got in the way, and two, I really wasn't interested in any of the films that came out last week. However, I was interested in this week's film, Jupiter Ascending. It's from the Wachowski siblings, and it stars Mila Kunis, Channing Tatum, Sean Bean, and Eddie Redmayne, and a whole lot more. It is the story of Jupiter Jones. She is a young woman, a second-generation Russian immigrant, and she works in her family's business cleaning people's houses. She spends a lot of her day sitting on the floor in front of a toilet scrubbing it. She hates her life, and she dreams of something else. Not quite sure what. Well, something else comes to her as it is revealed that she is at the center of a family feud between three members of the Abraxas family who happen to pretty much own the Milky Way galaxy. And Jupiter is somehow connected to them. And all three of the siblings involved in this feud are after Jupiter, with perhaps various nefarious motives in mind. To her rescue comes Kane, Channing Tatum, who is a soldier whose DNA has been mixed with a creature like a wolf, and he has little slightly pointed ears and fangs, and at one time had wings, which I know is not part of a wolf, but apparently they spliced together lots of DNA. Anyway, there's a whole backstory about how life on Earth was seeded here a million years ago, and that it was seeded there by the Abraxas family. Part of a massive galaxy-wide business that the three siblings are struggling over. Somehow Jupiter's at the middle of it, and it takes a while to find out why. The Wachowskis are known for their fantastic visual flair, and that is certainly in evidence in Jupiter Ascending. It is a visually fantastic movie. I saw the 3D version, and it's one of the few films that's actually worth paying for the 3D. Actually, there was a point during one of the battles in the sky that I started to rethink the whole 3D thing, as I felt like I was getting sick. But that passed quickly. Visually, fantastic. It's a fully realized world of, or universe, I should say, of different worlds, different kinds of ships, various types of creatures under the control of the Abraxas family, customs, and just, it's a very well realized universe that the Wachowskis have created. What they haven't created, sadly, is a good story. If you follow me on Twitter, you saw my tweet where I said Jupiter Ascending has a similar storyline to Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. It's about business shenanigans. Now, granted, these shenanigans affect the lives of billions of sentient creatures, but it's just not terribly interesting as far as the story goes. There's also a romance between Tatum and Kunis, and that's not all that interesting either. It seemed kind of forced, actually. It was like, well, we have to have two people fall in love, and it'll be them, since they're the leads, but, you know, it's just not... The story isn't there. The characters are fairly interesting, but not intriguing. The story you'll forget the second the movie's over, and it is so tangled and full of various plot twisty kind of things that it's kind of hard to keep up with at times. The Wachowskis should have maybe simplified the story a bit, cut out maybe one or two of the siblings who are at the center of the business, and just streamline the movie. Because while it is a feast for the eyes, your brain will go hungry. I'm giving Jupiter Ascending 3 stars. Go to StanTheMovieMan.com to read my complete review. You can follow me on Twitter @MovieManStan, and you can send me emails to StanTheMovieMan@Comcast.net. Till next time, later, Tater.